From Hurdle U yesterday to the distance runners today, a group of 2 men and 2 women, all 4 having the utmost confidence from Coach Kyle Walsh.
It's been a hard transition emotionally for all of us, you know what I mean? And Coach McNichols really set up Timlin and the Keys for this year. And it's been fun kind of, replicating that and keeping that going. And those guys are attention to detail guys, and they're really passionate about what they do, and they work really, really hard. So it's been a joy working with them. And Timlin's been there, done that before. This will be his 4th time going to this round, and so he'll be a great leader for Keys being his 1st time going. And it'll be fun to watch those 2 guys interact in their time, and I can't wait to see what they do at this level. And on the women's side, Tay's been there before. She was there last year and ran really well. Hopefully get a qualifying mark this year and go to the next round. And Brooke, being a 1st-time qualifier and a sophomore, made huge gains this year and running on Tay's level, so it'll be fun to see how the 2 of them pair up. They're both ranked pretty well and have a chance to qualify for Oregon.
Looking to the veteran David Timlin, another 1,500-meter championship to his name, earning his 3rd in dramatic fashion in the last 200 meters in Wichita. Timlin's now poised to book that flight out west.
Exciting going to the prelim. I had felt at this point in the season my strengths where it needed to be, and I wasn't positive about my finishing speed. Ended up being a kicker's race, and I went from last to first, last 200 meters. I might be facing, I will certainly be facing a deeper field, probably faster guys who close well, but I think I'm where I need to be. I think I can kick with just about anyone right now. So that, coupled with the strength I already knew I had, I'm really excited about what this weekend has to offer.
There are so many athletes who have their name littered all over the record book at Indiana State, which is why sometimes it can take away from what is happening in the present, which is why Coach Walsh is savoring this time, watching Timlin continue to lace up those running shoes for Indiana State.
Working with coaches like McNichols, Gartland, Angie Martin, Jeff Martin, that have had Aaron Gilbert, that have had had athletes at this level many, many times. For me, this is the 1st time working with athletes at that level, so I've kind of used them as mentors to me to kind of guide me in that way, and I think I've transitioned into that role pretty well, and I'm really excited about learning from the previous coaching staff and putting my own little twist on things as well. And so seeing David, he's put Indiana State's middle distance on the map. We've had some really, really good athletes from the 100 all the way up to the 10K, so it's fun to see Timlin on the national scene representing Indiana State, and there's nothing he can't do when he puts his mind to it, and he's ready to put on a show here towards the end of the year. 2
straight steeplechase championships for junior Taylor Austin, which is why she has some swagger heading into the prelims this week.
It gave me more confidence, and it really made me realize how well I am in the steeplechase. Just trust myself and trust that I am tough enough to make it that far, and I can shave off a little bit of my time that is qualifying time. And I just think being patient and motivated and staying with the top group and knowing that's where I belong.
From the 2 savvy veterans to the newbies, and Brooke Moore, fresh off the Missouri Valley Conference 1,500-meter championship, and Akis Medrano, as they are simply looking to continue to soak up all the experience, but also make a name for themselves in Lexington.
I'm going to have some specific workouts, and so I won't let it get to me personally. I just been really focused on the workouts and how this is going to count every step, every stride, every rep, every recovery is just going to help overall in the race. And so while I'm out there, I'm just going to do my best to represent ISU and just run the best I can and hopefully take down some people along the way. And so that's the plan, and so I'm hoping always to do my best in every race.
Definitely would have to say I have a great support system. So I have a family who just really cares. Walsh is amazing with it. My teammates, it gives me confidence because they tell me that I can do it, so it makes me believe that I can do it too.
The Sycamore distance runners will hit the track on Thursday. For complete reaction and coverage on Indiana State athletes in the East Prelims, well, you probably guessed where to go. Stay right here on GoSycamores.com.